name's Matt McMahon. I'm here today to give you 7, count them, 7, games of which I like, that are imports. Whether it be, England or Europe in general or Japan. Yeah. As you can clearly tell, I put a lot of effort into this. First up is State Shift. Made by Midas, this is a European exclusive racer for the PSP. This may look familiar because it probably is. I heard it ripped off some game for the PS2, but I don't really know. Shows me I didn't do my research. Either way, the graphics are gorgeous, and I swear, the racing, albeit I do die a lot, is pretty solid. If I had any complaints, the music is a bit too quiet. I mean, seriously, the brrrr is all you hear. There's some shift mechanic, but God knows if I pay attention. Overall, I'd say pick this up because it's really cheap, and I believe I got it for 15 bucks, and it was new and sealed, so yeah, pick it up. Brandish, Dark Revenant. Brandish is one of those games. One of those games where you look back and think, how did this come to be? Brandish for the TurboGrafx 16, made by Falcom, same people who made Ease, was pretty crappy back in the day. But then it turns out to be this game, Brandish Dark Revenant, which is a freaking amazing game. It makes no sense. Don't get me wrong, I understand why this game wasn't ported to America. I mean, come on. The original game wasn't even released in America either, so why would this one be? But at the same time, I kind of feel bad for this game. This game's awesome. If a game can trick you into thinking that something is a potion, but it really isn't and doesn't make you mad, it's probably a good game. It was your fault. You should have been paying attention. It clearly said poison. In English, too. This is a third-person dungeon crawler, which is pretty weird considering the fact that most dungeon crawlers are first-person. But what hooks you in isn't the graphics, the perspective, or anything else of the matter. It's the true gameplay of it all. Almost in the vein of Castlevania, the game has decent controls. The difference is the game works around it, making it very strategic. Great boss fights, great enemies, great variety, great puzzles. I mean, the list can go on and on. But overall, this is a great game, and I recommend it highly. Whoa. That was longer than I thought it was going to be. Where the video goes, nobody knows. I do, actually. It's Kicks ++ time. 2009, 2008 Taito. I've missed you. Similar to Space Invader Extreme, this game's freaking awesome. This game, oh boy, this game. It is amazing. Why it wasn't released in America? I don't know, because I don't know, actually. It's very English-based. I mean, not many things were left untranslated, and not to mention the fact that it has the X button properly mapped. It's a great release, and honestly, it would have been a great budget game to buy, because I know it wouldn't have been that expensive. If you've ever played a Taito Square Enix game, then you should know why this game is awesome. I rest my case. Different day, different location, still the same subject. Next up is PlayStation Network Collection Power Pack. Today we're looking at Beets, Flow, and Counter-Strike ripoff. Just kidding, you're not worth our time. First up is Flow, and Flow is not even really a game, it's more like an experience. The point of this experience is really just to eat stuff up and watch the pretty art. There's no health, no experience points, no bosses, nothing. Just an experience. Something went wrong in the process of editing this, where I can't really show you the sound too well, but the ambient sounds are great, just trust me on that one. This is a great experience. Try it out. Beets is basically the obligatory rhythm game for the PSP. The thing that sets this game apart, though, is the fact that you can actually customize your own music and put it in the game. The randomly generated button presses seem pretty accurate, almost as if it was already programmed in the game. Changing difficulty actually makes a difference. It's impressive. Overall, this game and the Power Pack are very much worth it. Bleach, Soul Carnival.
Beets, Soul Carnival.
Before we get started, this game has an alarm mode, and just check this out. Wouldn't you love to be woken up in the morning like that? Not to mention the fact you'd have to keep your PSP on all day. What's the point of this? Getting back on track, we're talking about gameplay here, and boy is it unique. This is an RPG hack and slash. Apparently in the Bleach anime it follows a certain saga, but boy if I've been paying attention to Bleach in the past 2 years. Besides beating up trash cans, in the game you're supposed to be the enemy. For once being a fan of the anime, you think I'd remember the name of the enemies, but I really don't. I think they're like Soulless or something like that, I don't really remember, it was kind of stupid anyway. Being that this is a game based off an anime that has way too many characters, you kind of expect a lot of them just to be attacks, not playable characters. Overall, I'd say if you're looking for an endearing story, you're not going to find it here, but if you want a good hack and slash, this is where to go.
I was going to show you Bleach Soul Carnival 2, but the only problem is my camera's dead, remote joy light won't work, and the laptop won't do it for crap. So all I have left is my 3DS camera, and that won't work. So just trust me on this one. It's a good game, but gosh darn it, remote joy light won't work on it. So sorry for the inconvenience.
Well, looks like it's 6 games, not 7, so... Oh! Hi there. I have another game to review, don't I? Cyanide Resurrection. Before we get started, I have to mention something. The following footage used for Cyanide Resurrection is from YouTube, because I honestly could not record it. It kept on glitching up, it kept on, giving like fuzzy things, and I couldn't get it to stop, so I pulled it from YouTube. I know that's wrong, but the guy said it was Creative Commons, so, I have the right to use it. The reason why I didn't do it for Bleach Soul Carnival, though, was, just crap tons of videos on YouTube. Like, seriously. There's only one on YouTube, and I think it's only fair that I use it in this review so you can see it properly, and so I can get my opinion on it. But Bleach Soul Carnival, I told you how it was, and you can easily look up gameplay on YouTube. I think it wasn't really fair to you guys to, rehash the same stuff you can already look up, But again, Cyanide Resurrection is something you probably wouldn't have even thought of. Once you saw Bleach Soul Carnival, you might as well look up the sequel. So again, sorry for the inconvenience, but here we go. Cyanide Resurrection is a 3D, third-person, on-rails shooter. The only things I can compare this to are the on-rails sections of Nano Assault, where both games have stunning visuals. Although this game is not released in America, it can still be bought in English, but if you want to save money, get the Japanese version. There's not much language barrier anyway. Overall, this is pretty standard for the genre, but at the same time, it's the only on-rails shooter for the PSP that I can think of. So get it! You might not get anything else like it, at least for the PSP. Well, that's it, so cue the roll credits!